Hey guys, so I'm Chris, and yeah, this is another Life of a Babe video. Today was interesting. Today was so interesting, and also, yeah, I missed doing one of these videos last week, but I was really low last week. I ended up writing about it on Instagram, but I was really having a hard time last week, and I almost didn't go to dance, and because I just felt so low, and I didn't know whether dance would make it better mentally or harder mentally. So, but I ended up getting my butt there, and throughout the day, how do I explain this? I actually had energy, and I felt like I was out of the low funk that I was at for the 3 days before and that morning. But then at the end of the day, once we stopped dancing and it was time to go home, I just felt myself kind of slump down into that low point again. And I ended up talking to some of the babes after, and they were so supportive and so loving, and yeah, they took time to listen to me and support me, and there was other stuff kind of going on in my life, and that was really, and this was after rehearsal, and that was really beautiful. And then I don't know if you guys know what it is, but one of the babes, beautiful soul, she then offered to do Reiki healing, just as a thing that we can, just an energy thing, because we're both super hippie. And we did goddess cards too, and that helped my energy. I felt my heaviness was it wasn't as it lifted a little bit, so that was beautiful. So anyways, I'm describing that because that was last week. This week I was even though I didn't get to bed until I don't even know what time, 3 a.m. because I was on productive mode, cleaning my room and getting stuff done, and so I didn't really get a lot of sleep. But this morning I was excited and ready to go for dance. I was yeah. And I actually haven't really felt that very many weeks. I really haven't. I think this honestly might be the first time ever, and obviously this season, but also maybe last season, where I was in the morning ready to go, being oh yeah, ready for the day, and super excited, because usually there's just it comes with a lot of I know that it might be mentally challenging, physically challenging, and sometimes I focus overly on that, which can help me with expectations, but setting expectations for the day. But I don't know, I was just pumped up today. Anyways, so what I'm trying to say is I was pumped up and I was energized, and then even we did my group, the group I was in, we did Danny's choreo, so the hip hop. And I just felt the choreo so much, and I was having so much fun with it, and I was feeling I was killing it, and I was just, I don't know, I was having a lot of fun with it. And usually that's not something that happens for me either with hip hop, because I feel I'm not I feel I haven't put enough hours into hip hop in order to feel it's more comfortable than not, if that makes sense. So it was really cool to feel that today. Even whether I was actually killing it or not, it doesn't matter. It just felt really good to do. And then I also, it was nice too, because I felt I was able to, I don't know, actually get some of the details in that I wanted to get in, that in the same day. And also there were still gaps that happened, but I felt I was able to correct them. And yeah, so there's that. What else? I also I really appreciated what Danny said at the one point. I think it might have been towards the end. I don't know if, anyways, I'm just gonna say this, so sorry Danny if you didn't want to share this part. But it really helped me, because he said that he still experiences anxiety and like stress. I think he said more stress around dance. So like when he's about to do anything dance related, he still experiences that almost as like a barrier. And but then he like pushes past it. It's like, okay, it's showtime, and then he has like the most fun. And I was like, wow, because I guess I see all that like Danny and Chelsea do, and I just sometimes I forget that like, oh wait, like they're human too, in a way, because I see them as these amazing dancers and amazing choreographers and teachers, and so I guess it was nice to hear that he experiences some things that I've also experienced within myself, and not just in dance, but with a lot of other things, where it's like that anxiety, that barrier, that resistance will come up, but then it's like pushing past that in order to do the things you gotta do and do the things you want to do. So that was really beautiful. I really appreciate him expressing that and sharing that, because just kind of normalizes some of the stuff that some of the blocks that I experience and all of that jazz. Yeah. That's my mom. She's on the call. Anyways, I think I'm gonna take a bath because I am so sore. I am really sore. And I also gotta roll out my hamstring because I didn't realize that I kind of strained it last week. And I didn't realize it until I started doing the choreo, like a bit more full out this week from last week. And I was like, ooh, that is where I did it. that's where it happened. Yeah, and also we had Kalila come in, and she was the guest choreographer today. And I wasn't in her part, but I just loved having her energy there too. We of course missed Chelsea, like I missed Chelsea, but it was nice having her energy there too. And I loved her choreo, and I was just like getting so into it, like so much. But yeah, anyways, I better go because my mom's being super loud. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and yeah, we'll see what next week is gonna be. I'm excited for heels. I'm so excited for heels. Okay, bye.